up. Make sure say when you post me video, you talk it through them when me talking. You know, see somebody just tag say King mix up over here. Nobody gonna mix up, not the King mix up. Make sure King mix up, you talk it how it go. No put in nothing in it. No add in no sugar, no add in no salt. Anyway.
Okay, people, before we get to the bagger, I think we should talk about this bagger, and we can just blame Andrew Holness because in this, William and Kate the other day and say, you know what, we're not deal with the Queen no more, you know what I mean? And the Queen did hear that and leave nothing in her will for Jamaicans after her death. You see me, I say, and King Charles just a follow order. So as you can see, the UK announces visa-free travel for Peru, Colombia, and Guyana nationals. You see me, I say, yes, people, now Jamaica is on the list. You know what I mean? And this is why, I don't know why Andrew Horton say, you know what, we need for man and all of these things and things. So, like I said earlier, people, Colombia, Peru, Guyana, not have to get no visa. And you're asking why not Jamaica? Well, you know why. Them say Jamaicans are too bad. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, but I feel like they are allowing these people visa-free travel because, you know, natural resources. You see me, the thing I go on with Russia, and you know, I come from South America, and I'm green banana and all of this stuff, but the visa requirements for work, study, and settlement in the UK remain intact. You see me, I say. So, just giving you guys a heads up, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica is not on the list. And that is that. You see me, I see me people start praising these people that don't give a S about Tuna Rascal. You see me, I say, anyway, people, from one Queen thing to our next, let's proceed.
I mean, in a fine 9. I mean, it's spiritual because of you say, tree, me looking at man, 3 trees and 9. Do what me say, don't ramp with me. You think me not say I don't kind of, me now come look for you, time me say. Yeah, girl power is a girl power movement, Queen in that movement, so I like that. I don't have to be in it. There's many more, more something for me, Dash, you know. I see Queen Reign, never give up the fight, Queen. In due time, I appreciate all the lot of select me do, but in due time, remember me have Grammy forget and all, sir. But big up to the 9, good pussy girl, double tap, girl power, queen power, pussy power. Nicki Minaj, I like the idea. Sikaram had that idea as well, but you don't know. One teaches another, innit? Queen Wave to find a 9 life to get them off Nicki Minaj! Crazy them say, me should have find 9. Then I made the mama feel like girl them. I made the mama for find 9. I mean said 3 is my lucky number and a 9 girl, so 3 is 9. So spiritually the Queen is in it. You understand me? Yeah, I mean everything me I water. So all when me not physically me in there. I'm me on the show. I'm Queen in a deck. Yeah, me and the mama come remember all of them you know, so I'm the mom for them. So indirectly the Queen is in it, because as you know, Queenie don't leave herself out and nothing. Always never put me, never put myself in the head. 5'9" is a good link. Nicki Minaj, girl power, pussy power, so the girl them pussy clean and fat. One man to the girl them good head, them know who is that man. Queen wave, double top, mwah. Fine one, Nicki Minaj like the idea. It's a good look. It's a girl power look. It's a king power look. It's a Barbie look. Oh, Nicki!
Now, this part of the segment, we're going to hear from Kamar McGregor, you know what I mean? And he's talking about old people wanting to ban young people thing. You see me saying? We're talking about the banning of dancehall music that has, you know, vulgar lyrics and supporting, you know, gun and all of these foolishness. You see me say? Jah know. But people, put in the comment section, when has old people banning young people from doing or saying something has ever worked in society? You see me say? Yeah. Anyway, let's listen to what he has to say. Oh, and remember to go to my main channel. We dropped a review talking about music. How, you know, St. Lucian people are trying to have Skilly Bang and Skang Bang, because Skilly Bang was performing the other night in St. Lucia, and you know, a cop came on stage with his gun and was performing, and the people is irate over that, you see me. But nevertheless, let's listen to what he has to say, and then we'll proceed.
Yeah, this is my perspective on the news in Jamaica that the Broadcasting Commission banned derogatory dancehall or dancehall music or reggae music that promote violence. What I think is that the government is trying to find someone to blame for their failure of combating crime in Jamaica. So they're gonna choose or pick dancehall to say dancehall is to be blamed for the violence and crime in Jamaica. But my perspective is that both sides is to be blamed, because most of the crime and violence in Jamaica are linked to these dons or these criminals from different communities that are run by these same MP or members of parliament. And I can tell you as a producer that dancehall do contribute to violence and crime without any doubt. And I can tell you that being in Jamaica as a producer that is popular, or a dancehall or reggae artist that is popular, gangsters, thugs, murderers, they find you. And when they find you, they offer to protect you because, yo, they run the place. You understand? So, and a lot of dancehall artists and producers, we all contribute, because sometimes we do give these gangsters and these thugs and these murderers money. And a lot of artists also have these gangs in their entourage, and producers too. A lot of us have these gangsters and murderers in our crew, or when we go out, we have them surround us for protection. But with all that said and done, how can we combat crime in Jamaica? I think everyone have to come together, right? Both the producers, the writer, composer, the government of Jamaica. We all have to come together and find a solution and stop pointing finger to say dancehall, reggae, the government, right? All of us have a role to play. Crime and violence in Jamaica affect all of us. And I truly believe that reggae and dancehall artists need to make better music, because the music that producer, songwriter, artist, composer, musician that we create, it do have a impact on the younger generation. It do. And also the government of Jamaica need to put things in place for the younger generation, right? Because guess what? Most of them have nothing to do than just go to YouTube or listen to the radio, and what they hear are the violent music. So if the government implements some things in place for these younger generation to more occupy their time, then I think we will also have a better society. So again, there's both sides to be blamed. Everyone in Jamaica can play their part when it comes to violence and crime. And again, as a producer and as a established producer, I totally agree that the music have a huge impact on our society. But the government should not just blame dancehall. They should also blame themselves, because they also contribute to violence and crime. They also support gang leaders, murderers. So again, I don't care who want to comment negative on this post, but we all have a role to play, and we all have a voice, and we all have our opinions. And I can say that we need to stop pointing finger on each other and come together and try to find some solution to solve violence and crime in Jamaica land we love.
Put in the comment section if you agree with Kamar. Like I said, people, the music in Jamaica coming out is not good. You know what I mean? 90% of it is trash. You feel me? But when we are talking about censoring civilians, because that's what it is, there's not just dancehall artists is going to be affected when a rule goes into effect. You know, it's the whole island. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people would like to say dancehall is bad, but when we look at dancehall as a scapegoat, you got to include in itself. You know what I mean? Because when it's not in the upper class, rich white people that run the island, like the Queen them. You see me how I say? Yeah, so it's that deadly game when I play with enough freedom when I go around trying to censor artists. Anyway, people, we're now going to long out this and long. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when we drop the latest from the greatest. Bless.